Hi there, it's Sherry. I am at the beautiful Sunset Park in Las Vegas, and I wanted to do this video about the Abraham Hicks teachings because they have really just changed my life in so many ways. So I just wanted to do just like a video just explaining like all the different areas that it's affected. The Abraham Hicks material has really changed my relationship to money in a lot of ways. Money is something I've struggled with my whole life, and before really getting into the Abraham Hicks material, like I kind of just saw it as like a physical quantity that people either had or didn't. So there's one instance in particular that really changed my relationship with money. I was a full-time harpist for a long time, and I had injured my hand from playing too much, and I was not able to play at all. So I was really just like really scared. Like I was afraid, like I didn't know how I was going to pay my bills. And I was at the grocery store and I literally used up my last $80 on my credit card and was just like freaking out. So as I got onto the bus, I realized that I was supposed to be practicing my Abraham Hicks practice. And I decided that rather than freaking out, I would just conjure like how it would feel to have money and like to not be constantly worried about paying my bills. So I was able to get myself in a really good frame of mind despite the circumstances. And when I got off the bus, I had this weird impulse to take a different way home. Like it's a way I had never taken. I just felt like, why not do something different? So I looked at the ground and I found a $20 bill, which was amazing, right? But then I picked it up and there was a 50 folded inside, which was like almost exactly the amount that my groceries had cost. So the significance for me wasn't just finding $70. It was the first time that I really knew that there was an association between what I was doing in my thinking and my experience. Like I personally understood that the work I was doing of like conjuring just like feelings of prosperity was the reason that money showed up. So after that, I just started finding money in like all over the place. And for me, each time I found it, it was just like validation that I was doing something right. So achieving that really high vibration, especially around money, is not easy at all. But after that experience, like I understand that ultimately is necessary. So the Abraham Hicks material has definitely helped me to be much less reactive to things, mainly because I understand that it's coming from inside, like whatever happens to me is a result of my thinking. So it's really made it impossible to just blame other people anymore, which sometimes honestly can be annoying. Like I wish I sort of had that relief, but at the same time, it makes me feel like I have a lot more control over my life experience. It's also given me a lot more compassion for people because I understand that they're reacting to their own belief systems and their own thoughts about life, and nothing is really that personal. I mean, I might find myself in the same vibrational vicinity as someone else, but usually it's because I'm thinking or feeling something like similar myself. So one of the tools I love in the Abraham Hicks teachings is the emotional scale, which she talks about in her book, Asking It Is Given. And essentially what the emotional scale is like all the emotions that like humans feel on this planet, the lowest being fear and then the highest being like appreciation. And this really helped me because a lot of the time I was not feeling very good and I wanted to feel just like joy and love all the time. So I would be in a real low mood, like vibration, and I would try to feel love and it just made me feel worse. So what I really liked about the emotional scale is it taught me how to like just gradually climb up rather than trying to like do a huge jump to the top. For instance, if I was feeling angry about something, it would be a lot easier to just reach for like a lesser feeling of frustration than it would be to just like love everyone. So this really helped me to just gradually improve my mood. And over time, like I really started to notice that my general like mood, like my vibration was a lot higher than it was before. The material has really helped me to let go of the past as well, especially how I see like how dwelling on like negativity in the past just influences my future. Like I don't really have any desire to hold on to like any grudges or any anger anymore. Like it doesn't do anything for me. Like I just don't see the point. I still think about the past, and I actually am grateful for all of the lessons I learned, like having dealt with like a lot of turmoil in the past. But beyond that, like I've kind of lost all interest in focusing on it. Like it just feels so much better to just focus on the future and focus on feeling good. And I've noticed the more I feel a hand in creating my reality and like knowing that I can feel good in my own life, like the less interested I am in the past. Like I don't care about getting revenge. I don't care about being angry about things I can't change. Like it's not like I'm actively trying not to think of it. It just seems to be like one of the byproducts of just doing this work and just seeing like how you can have a hand in your creation. Creating reality is just so much more fun than rehashing reality. So the Abraham Hicks material has really helped change my beliefs of what's possible. Oftentimes we just believe that only certain things can happen to certain people. And the Abraham Hicks material has really just helped me realize that it's not really so much who we are as who we think we are. Like, I don't think there's anything really that special between people that kind of have a lot and have a little, other than the fact that some people have managed to like overcome certain beliefs. And usually people do just sort of have the same beliefs that they're born with, because it is hard to question them, but it is possible. So these are just some of the main ways that the Abraham Hicks teaching has changed my life. There's really so much more, just because I've just been like eating her books up and like listening to her on YouTube incessantly for like more than 10 years. But these are the biggest ways, like the meditation, the vibrational scale, the money, and just learning to change my thoughts have just in so many ways improved my life. So I just wanted to share them with you. So I hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know like if any of you have listened to Abraham Hicks, like if it's changed your life in any way. All right, see you soon.